Interested in esoteric spirituality, alternative medicine, and deep truths, Open-Eyed is for you. This is a non-judgmental zone for all free thinkers. New Virtual Shaman, let it connect you to the spirit world. At Merchant Soft, we love to highlight the unique abilities of our personnel. As it turns out, one of our interns is a bona fide shaman. Enjoy this guided journey to the spirit world, voiced by Jetso the intern. Virtual Shaman requires the free SCG Soundscapes program. Get it here. Downloading SCG_Virtual Shaman. I'm not a video gamer, but Pastor Chet over at Patriot Hill Bible Church and the youth are making a game that glorifies the Lord to reach teens. Praise God. New article, the year 2000. Please look. New, December 17, 1999. Do you play games? Be careful, often they are demonic. Keep your eye on this awesome Christian game being made. Praise the Lord. Alert, alert, alert. I do not condone the activities of those in Open-Eyed Zone. But my battle is not against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities in dark places. 16. Safe mode activated. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a kick unto their behind. Chet Stone, hero of C.H.O.S, EN anointed, no fear, no limits. Coming soon from a Christian game that doesn't stink. Hitting the shelves of your favorite Christian bookstore in 2001. Hitting the shelves of your favorite Christian bookstore Easter 2000. Are you prepared? This is not a joke. The year 2000 meltdown is coming, and you need to make sure your loved ones are safe, but not for the reasons they tell you on TV. Year 2000 is not a joke. Yes. Something is on the way. Yes, it is going to change everything. Yes, the world will never be the same. But it is not a glitch that will actually change the world, for that is only a deceitful distraction. Pay attention to what I am about to say. On New Year's Eve 2000, world leaders have planned a meeting. They will be getting together behind closed doors. They know you are distracted by the year 2000 glitch. And they know you won't be paying attention. The Beast. 2 Thessalonians 2, 9-11, even him, whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. Revelation 19:20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. What you are about to see will be the coming of the beast. Do not be deceived. Keep your eyes open. Make sure that the Lord God is God in your life. Before it is too late. He saved me and he can save you. Keep your eyes on. They banned her from Hypnospace. I don't understand. I am destroyed. I am utterly alone. New realm in Serenity Tower. It is my final. December 22nd. 15. For my lost love. Gus Cosmic Prayer 4. Downloading Shadowy Figure Plaything. You are lost to me, my love. Please. Where have you gone? I need your phone. Play a Uzi. WHYYYYYYYYYYY. Portal of Finality, and music file added to Toonbox library. Shadowy Figure Plaything. Gus Cosmic Prayer Transition. Anyone else doing the all-day Hypnospace challenge? $1 million, baby, my kids are going to college. The dad scholarship, full ride. 10. Good choice. You have a good heart, so you can be trusted with these secrets. The link to the secrets is below. Secrets Uncovered 3. Keep scrolling VVVVV, 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 keep scrolling VVVVV. Okay, enough scrolling. Stop. To the secrets. Patience is a virtue. You came down here too quick and missed the link to the secrets. Oh well, you lose. Better scroll up. 1. Real salve, snowflake tattoo. Secrets uncovered 4. You made it, here are the secrets. I would have been the first one to break the news if I had a scanner. But wait, there's more.
So let that snowflake bleed out and divide.
We'll post more secrets when my source gives me them at lunch. Well, almost time to wake up and get the kiddies ready for school. Gotta drop them off extra early for daycare. I'm yawning already and it's not even morning. See you all next time.
So let that poisonous aurora be my guiding light. As the sun goes down, the moon will rise, light up the ocean and the fragment shimmer walls. I'm back, but I don't know why. I'm back, but I don't know why. I'm back.
They make it hard to make a living on here. Go look at my friend's page, the Temple of Serenity. Gus is a good person. Downloading Esmeralda_Wethalinto a dream. Music file added to Toolbox library. Anybody seen M? Update, Wednesday. Still no sightings, but I heard M. Report it to me if you seen M. Love and peace. We are building the first official tennis court up here in New Hampshire. Soon we will be giving lessons. News for December 1999. Tennis is coming back. An interested investor messaged me and we are going to be building a real tennis court and giving local lessons. First up here and then down in Florida where he lives. He runs a small business there, so he has ties to his community and can probably even get a program going at their local school. We will be meeting next week to break ground. What a saint this man is. Downloading 7 files. Thanks for purchasing Celestial Reflection by Zard. Please enjoy the album and remember that distribution over music sharing services is prohibited. Thanks. Celestial Reflection by Zard DG release. The stadium. Sports, sports, sports. Downloading Trenny's broadcast. Music file added to Toonbox library.
Hello, it's a beautiful day for Trennis at Boppo's Arena. I'm Pippi Jones.
And I'm Derek Nova.
Pippi Jones and Derek Nova, International Trenny Cyclic Men's Final at Boppo's Arena.
The International Full Cyclics Men's Final.
Yes, we have Walmart, Scooty, and Cribby today.
Looking back over the past, two of these men have met before. It reminds me of those times that Wilmart's tennis shot surpassed even the transfer's previous speed holders when he brought out the yellow ball.
Yeah, into play against his rival Cribby, forcing a drop shot into the spear, as we know is a fan favorite during the second volley. Looks like they're ready to take the court. They're ready to begin the final round.
And I understand it that this year we've got Wilmart to kick us off during this first serve.
Yes, and we have Scooty Snabili with the redundant.
Cribby now with the ball control.
Wilmart striking at the arc. Snabili serves Wilmart.
Wilmart returns to Snavely.
Cribby with the redundant serve.
We have a yellow ball in play. Wilmart serves red. A closing serve. Oh my God.
Even a person in the heart of the Trenosphere can't believe this.
Now this is why I love the cycling.
Snabili to Wilmart.
Wilmart with the tangent shot to Cribby.
And that is match point. Wilmart takes home the gold circlet, and
this is Trennis history, my friend.
oh my God.
Opening January 7, 2000. The Stadium. The Stadium is a brand new zone for all you sports fanatics out there. Join the Stadium on January 7, 2000. The Stadium is officially sponsored by. The Stadium will also include scoreboards, athlete interviews, and inside looks at Weekly Trennies Highlights. Listen to free Weekly Trennies audio highlights, brought to you by Reno und ex-center Pippi Jones and veteran sportscaster Derek Nova. Stay on this page to listen to the International Trennies Cyclic Men's Final for a small taste of the exciting broadcasts to come. Your pages. Your world. Hypnospace 2.0's Lands of Mythia is an inventive new way to navigate your community. Instead of a list of pages as in other zones, Lands of Mythia citizens will be able to place their public pages on a detailed interactive map. More information coming soon. Coming to Hypnospace 2.0 February 2000. Oops. We admit it, we goofed up. We're doing our best to recover all lost files. Sit tight dreamers, we're on it. Merchant Soft. Tamara Speaks Fantasy page. This is the fantasy homepage of Tamara Frost. Find my fantasy poetry and spoken word sound art here soon.
River.
Tamara Speaks Fantasy page. Click here to go to the home page. Of sound artist, interpretive dancer, and poet Tamara Frost. Welcome to the Tamara Speaks Star Dream Castle Station Fantasy page. I love what you're all doing here, it's so imaginative. Dragons and spaceship and whatnot. Soon I will be writing an interactive fantasy poem just for my new Dreamport friends. See you all soon. Tamara. Spaceships. Dragon. Castle. Creativity. Dream. Cybercog. Fiction. Fantasy. Tamara Speaks Fantasy page. The Freelans have relocated to Cyberworld Z. The Freelans have been hacked by a loser who doesn't have a real life. We'll try to get things back online ASAP. Temporary text. Maybe we'll put credits here? Welcome to the Freelance. The Freelance are under construction. If you aren't a member, please leave. Welcome. If you're new, please talk to Gil about what is allowed here before developing your plot. We're all about freedom, but there's no freedom without order. Renovations by and underscore 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 o underscore underscore slash underscore. The Freelance are closed. Click to read the Freelance credits. The Freelance are closed. Come see us in Cyberworld. The tree heart is cute, honey, but I'm going to have to remove it. Sorry, babe. Gil, Steward. Head south to visit Gil and Sarah's homestead. I'm gonna shave. I'll put the razor on my skin. Gliding along my flesh I need confidence and patience. Here we see a declaration, I'm gonna shave, or in other words, I will shave. The chowder man has made up his mind and is gathering as much energy and bravery as he can before finally bringing the razor to his skin. Flesh is another word for skin, and he is visualizing the razor effortlessly gliding along his face, bringing down stubble like trees in a rainforest. He acknowledges that he needs confidence and patience to do it. Shaving is a task that requires the utmost concentration, almost like a Tibetan monk, to perform properly. Otherwise you could mess up your facial hair, or worse, even cut yourself. Infinite world. A galaxy of innocence. It's true, I am the chowder man. This is my contrition. Here we once again see the chowder man connecting the seemingly simple act of shaving to metaphysical principles like infinity, galaxies, and the biblical concept of innocence. He wants listeners to know that yes, this is a seemingly normal act, the act of shaving, but with it comes incredible power far beyond what the human eye can perceive. I'm not a religious man. I believe there's something or someone out there greater than us, and this something is the question that has perplexed humans for decades. This great mystery pondered by great minds but never with an answer. The chowder man is just the next in a long line of geniuses throughout historic record who has thought about these things. I, too, think about these things on those somber nights, driving home from work with the window down and noticing the rhythm of the wind as it passes through my hair. Sometimes people who just do their daily lives and care about drone work like housework, cleaning, getting kids ready, soap operas, going to an office, running the rat's race, etc. Others, like the chowder man, know that the world is full of mystery too great for human minds. This is why he says it is his contrition. Contrition is like bowing down to the greatness of the unknowable. These chosen people, the philosophers, ponderers, and great thinkers like the chowder man, Plato, Buddha, Confucius, Dalai Lama, and maybe even me, are sometimes shunned by the normal because of jealousy or misunderstanding. This comes to why the song is so important to understand. If you are so obsessed with your little daily life and can't see the big picture, or even spend time thinking about the deep things, you will have an unfulfilled life. This is a message I keep trying to get across to those around me and my family in my everyday life, and, unfortunately, it falls on deaf ears. Under construction. More coming soon. TV review, Double Witness. Season 1, Episodes 1 to 3. I'm not sure if this show will ever make sense, but I love it. It's a detective drama in which a small town's teenage mayor was found dead in a giant bag of broccoli. 7/10. Music review, Chowder Man, Please Come Back Home. The first new real Chowder Man song in a long while, and maybe his last. It made me a little misty-eyed, truth be told. I hope this isn't really the end. 9/10. Game review, the attempt to drive 10,000 miles while your husband freaks out every time you pass a large truck game. Not fun. Better than the do all the housework eternally while your husband does nothing game though. 0/10. 63. Wow, it's surprising how many people out there still care about Clifta. Any of you need a van painted? 51. These files are legal to share as they were distributed for free by Merchantsoft in the past. I demand to know how my background color was changed without my permission. This is illegal. Just got back from Cybercog Cogulus Collectio and it was fine, but I am not going on another road trip with my husband. Which one of you told Gil I had this here? Thanks for nothing. File deleted. Sorry about breaking the text rule, but Gil, can you check this out? My plot looks horrible. Casper.
Put the trimmer into overdrive. Thoughts are running through my mind. Just the bathroom in the night. Spray the shaving cream into my hand. Lather up the world, don't understand.
Power to bed. What do you think this is? New York City. Gil, Cy Stewart. The Observer game preview. Reviews and opinion. The Observer. New preview up for Double-Edged Software's religious shooter C.H.O.S. En Anointed. It's certainly interesting. News December 30th, another update to my Why No Hypno S games, peace. Update, December 29, 1999, I played a small early preview copy of Merchantsoft's new big game. I'll hold my opinion other than to say I have no idea how something in this state is going to be ready for release in 2 days. Cataclysm preview. I was, by some miracle, invited to Killbox's Cataclysm Microtrooper preview event. Here are my thoughts on 2000's biggest first-person shooter. Deckpoint 11.1999. Observer Cataclysm. Cataclysm preview. The Observer previews. Cataclysm Microtrooper. No computer will ever be able to run this beautiful but boring game. Cataclysm Microtrooper not good. Killbox can do better. But say it softly so I get invited back for the next press event. Paragraph 1. Clip 1 here. Paragraph 2. Clip 2 here. Clip 2. The buggy one. Paragraph 3. Clip 3 here. Blah 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 blah. Clip 4 here. Para 4. In conclusion. Releases March of 2000. All clips distributed with permission from Killbox Entertainment. Beautiful, underwhelming action, if you can run it. I wanted nothing more than to love Cataclysm Microtrooper. After losing 8 mind-numbing hours to its story campaign, I'm sad to say didn't even like it. Killbox can do better. Cataclysm, by the studio behind 1995's orb-slaying masterpiece Eat Lead, was set to be 2000's hottest title. Note to self, figure out how to say this thing won't be playable on mainstream computers for at least 3 years without pissing Killbox off. Paragraph 2. This gun-toting fish. Enemy wouldn't fight back. Bugs like this are common in Cataclysm. 8 stages. Bad bosses. Bad AI. The dynamic lighting tech is impressive. Note the highlights on this enemy. Only 4 short songs. Incredible graphics but can't run on any modern consumer-level systems. I appreciate Killbox's invitation to the early press event, mention incredible snacks. But I do hope they turn this ship around before Cataclysm, Microtrooper hits store shelves in March of 2000. All clips distributed with permission from Killbox Entertainment. Beautiful, flashy, underwhelming chaos. I wanted nothing more than to love Cataclysm, Microtrooper. After losing 8 mind-numbing hours to its story campaign, I'm sad to say didn't even like it. Killbox can do better. Cataclysm, by the studio behind 1995's orb-slaying masterpiece Eat Lead, was set to be 2000's hottest title. There's no denying that it sports killer graphics and a cute, novel concept. Shooting tiny alien fish invaders in bedrooms, supermarkets, garages, etc. It should be a blast, but it's simply not fun to play. For a game based on mowing down tiny fish soldiers, Cataclysm sure does lay on the exposition. It begins with an 8-minute cutscene in which the camera very slowly swoops around main character Dale Carnage as he delivers the most mind-numbingly boring exposition ever given in a game. Each of Cataclysm's 8 stages pits you against 3 waves of enemies and a boss. Bosses from earlier stages become regular enemies later on. This could be interesting, but with no noticeable variation in beta behavior, and an unbelievable amount of bugs, it becomes a slog by the stage 2. The sound and music are competent, though more than 4 total songs would have been appreciated. Dale Carnage's one-liners are funny, but they lose their charm after hearing them 500,000 times each. Cataclysm's graphics are awe-inspiring and its sole strong point, if your computer is powerful enough to support them. Whoa there buddy, way too many flags. What is this, a flag farm? Gil, Cy Steward. Hey Roddy, nothing big, but I think you should put the accelerator program somewhere harder to access. Are you sure your bosses would be okay with it? We don't need trouble right from the get-go. Gil, Cy Steward. Only the worthy may wield the power of the accelerator. December 1999, one last hurrah. I'm not sure if I'll be staying around Hypnospace now that my ties to Merchant Soft are strained. It's really my fault, I chose this. But, I do owe it to you guys and Dylan to finish what I helped start, so log on January 1st, $2,000 for Dylan and my new Hypnos game. Enter the cybercog if you're ready to truly ascend. $170. Cogulus Collectio was a blast. Was amazing of you Sanders to make the drive. Sorry about causing that disagreement though. Events. None yet. Cybercog Cogulus Collectio was a great success and proved that any cybercog gathering worth its salt doesn't need huge numbers. It's about the people and that's what matters. Thanks to Sarah, Gil, Stooge, Derek, Ralph, Deb, and Encrypticus, forgot his name. Pete, for coming. Welcome to Gary's control room. If you've been to a cybercog event, we probably met. I've attended over 21 events all over the country over the last 3 years. Wow, how many drugs are you on? Safe mode activated. Ha. Merchant Soft didn't hide my page for being the old net settler format. Glad they're as stupid as they are evil. I will not be made to purchase. Goodbye. Under. Heavy. 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 Construction. Wow, Kevin, you need to work on this. Please get rid of the text on your freelance plot and use one of the building icons we have provided. Thanks. We need to keep it looking great for the opening. Gil, Cy Steward. Hey Kevin, welcome. Just wanted to remind you that the freelance are for creative and imaginative people only. Don't think flip-flopping counts, bud. Do you have any skills like drawing or playing an instrument? Gil, Cy Steward.
I'ma dance, dance, dance to the beat. Gonna stand on my head, gonna dance with my feet. Let's dance.
Important message received from Hap_Demira. Important message received from Hap_Demira. Hap_Demira. Laugh, no way, almost naked ghost found Kev.js old songs. HS_06_ Starport Castle Dream Station /KevinJ.HSP. For capture November 5th, 1999. At the risk of sounding like I'm fame obsessed, I have to say that this find is going to be enormous for us and the Hap. Kev J is the hottest flip-flopper today and his fans and patrons are going to eat this up. These recordings are so adorable too, especially the buffet one. Aw. Tamara. Yeah, hey there Linda, your graphic looks great but I'm going to go ahead and redo it. I'm not sure it looks enough like the other freelance art to really pass. Okay. Sorry about that. Gil, Cy Stewart. Virus detected. For your safety, please open HypnoCure and click Cure Me now. Safe mode activated. Season 1, Episode 1. In the feature-length pilot, the town of Little Tree suffers tragedy after its mayor Sally Winkleman is brutally murdered, her corpse found in a large bag of broccoli. Aged just 17, she was the second youngest politician in the town's history. FBI agent Derek Both Barrels Jones arrives in town to solve the case, but after a Dreamtown headset and a bag of bunny rabbits are found at the scene, the case turns out to be anything but simple. Meanwhile, a giant thumb wakes up from a coma, but will his wife acknowledge that he fathered her genius triplets? Season 1, Episode 2. At the end of last week's episode, FBI agent Derek Both Barrels Jones is contacted in Dreamtown by none other than the victim herself, Sally Winkleman. But her body is lying in the morgue, awaiting burial beneath a giant statue of the country of Portugal, to which she claims a deep spiritual link. The young females of the town try to seduce Derek Both Barrels Jones, but his sullen eye falls elsewhere. Is he really contemplating dating a dead politician who exists only in Dreamtown and can't even drink? Meanwhile, one of the thumb babies has a DNA test. It turns out the mother had a toe outside the marriage all along. Cybersofa Slug's thoughts. The broccoli was placed around Sally Winkleman's head after her murder, not before. If you look carefully, you'll note the broccoli is clearly fresh and undamaged, whereas a dying woman would clearly have mangled it. Giant Thumb is the murderer. We saw him wake up from a coma, but how do we know he didn't have access to Dreamtown in the coma? Also, he's weird looking, even for a furnace project. The bunny rabbits somehow survived being left in a bag for that long without killing each other or making babies. Yeah. Right. Those aren't bunny rabbits, man. This whole place is a Dreamtown within a Dreamtown. Linda Horror. Your thoughts? Cyberworld has made an official world called Dreamtown as a promo tie-in for DW. Thinking of at least doing their free trial before quitting Sleep Time altogether. Can you read this? Sometimes NetSettlers bookstore bold font still works. Anyway, if the rest of my page looks scrambled, that means you need HypnoCure Pro. Is it a racket? Yes. Am I remaking my whole page? No. Linda Horror sent me this tip. Visit her library of the weird. FBI agent Derek Both Barrels Jones. Played by Gary Nelson. Mayor Sally Winkleman. Played by Lucy Chapman. Sheriff Ted Mitch McClane. Played by Tommy Padrello. Cindy Applesmith. Played by Elizabeth Braithwaite. Giant Thumb. Played by himself. FBI agent Alonzo Danda. Played by Valero Alto. Pike Handrahand. Played by FBI agent Derek. Not much is known about Pike. He's handsome, mysterious, probably evil, and only talks to Pike. Derek's straight-laced sidekick. Alonzo is a detective who does necessary detective things and not much else. With the Bureau for 10 years after a brief stint in the Air Force, the NYPD, and the SAS, Jones' life was forever changed after contact with a man he believed to have been his future self. Jones was told that one day, he would die and be reborn in a glorious new form utterly free of sin, prejudice, and dandruff. Jones awaits that day with his trademark wit, detective work, and medicated shampoo. Homecoming queen, cheerleading coach. It was the next logical step to become mayor. Sally had it all. But after she's found suffocated in a bag of broccoli, the entire community realizes that no, she didn't have it all. Perhaps her glorious life was a bucolic smokescreen hiding weeks of dramatic revelation and social commentary. Her digital representation is a hologram existing only in Dreamtown, training agent Derek Both Barrels Jones in the art of cyber combat. Sheriff Ted Mitch McClane served in Vietnam, but that was nothing compared to the death of 17-year-old Sally Winkleman. Driven to drink, drugs, and Dreamtown cage fights, Ted is a broken man vulnerable to the very hackers who want him to kill the President of the United States. But first, did someone order donuts? 1 year older than Sally, and not dead, Cindy never seems to be enough for FBI agent Derek Both Barrels Jones after sneaking into his bed in the middle of S01E01's Mafia Triad shootout. He claimed she was too young for her, leading her to descend into a rabbit trail of occult South American travel destinations and cyber arms. Armed with ancient texts and a Dreamtown headset, Cindy will get the man of her dreams, or fall prey to overdue library book charges, whatever comes first. In a coma for 5 years, Giant Thumb wakes up to discover he has multiple genius children, the envy of the neighborhood. But adjusting to normal life, he begins to wonder if his wife, the sneaky little finger, has been doing him dirty. Are the children all they seem? Why do they look more like toes than fingers? Does he even love himself enough to find out the truth? Season 1, Episode 5. In this episode, visionary showrunner Stephen Laris talks directly to the camera for an hour about the immorality of modern music, dancing, and the television industry that spurned his genius for years, interposed with lengthy scenes of the Giant Thumb facing divorce from his wife and slowly drinking from a glass of whiskey while staring at a broom or superimposed on a broccoli stalk. Season 1, Episode 6. 5 months later. The town of Little Tree has been transformed and rebranded as, simply, Tree. Derek Both Barrels Jones has retired from the FBI, so he can achieve his mission the right way, bringing Mayor Sally Winkleman's corpse all the way to Portugal through a portal in Pike's beachside cavern so that she can be reborn. The gang set out to stop him, including the President of the United States and the First Lady Cindy Applesmith. In this very special episode, Double Witness tackles the dangers of littering and its impact upon the environment. Cybersofa Slug's thoughts. Cyberworld just announced a Dreamtown world where fans can discuss the show. I'm just relieved Hypnospace never did it or I'd be immediately obsolete. My question now though is, has this all been one big ad? Someone said the TV network has way more power, but believe me, they know this is the future. Okay. It's too bad sleep time does bad things to my brain because we're living in exciting times. Also Stephen Laris talking to the camera. Blew my mind? Your thoughts? Whoever let the director do that self-indulgent hour-long episode talking to the camera should be banned from ever working again. Queen of Sanderverse. After some thinking, I've come to the conclusion that both barrels isn't a cop name, it's his fate. He's bringing Sally's body to Niagara Falls. Don't you see? People famously go over the top in barrels, they've done it loads of times. He's gonna do the same if the gang gets away from those Mounties. Linda Horror. Hope you all had a lovely Christmas or Hanukkah. I did, a little sad with my parents getting older though. Play or Escape the Chopping Mall scary, it's up right now. Escape the Shopping Mall. Dark Twilight Tiff and I have started a new company, well, not a real company, more like an art group, like a band for art I guess, called Weird Twilight, and Escape the Shopping Mall is our first scary. Click the above link if you dare. Hope you guys had a lovely Hanukkah. 0. 132. Let's stick to our community graphics, okay Phaedrilla? Also your lake is overlapping your fence. Please fix. Gil, Cy Steward. Saluyurp. That's the last of the vampire blood. Come adopt a dragon on my adoption page. 180. Gradalus. Realistic. Type. Green, real. Age, 683 years. Likes. Eating normal eggs, chicken, duck, etc. Flying with wings, instead of magic. Drinking water or milk. Giving short rides with dragon saddle. Courting female dragons of same species. Blue Cupid Fairy Romance Elixir. This elixir is made from the milk of a nursing Blue Cupid fairy. Her milk will make the first person who lays eyes on you fall deeply in love with you, so be careful. Many have drinken of the romance elixir and come to regret it, or have they? Winky Face, Milk of Woman. This elixir is made from the milk of a nursing human woman. It is good for strong bones, and especially healthy for babies of all kinds. It is among the rarest potions of them all. Welcome to Accelerator Island. Downloading 2_cute_4_u. Music file added to Toonbox library. Slushmouth, 2_cute_4_u. Merchant soft. Clinical. Leak backup. 1. Safe mode activated. Merchant soft. Clinical. Leak backup. Re3 Koning Deck 31 back. Re3 V3 Lashin backup. Asterisk December 31st, 1999 Merchant Soft Clinical Trial Leak Backup asterisk. This changes everything. Use. Second. Site. V. The final Re3 Koning. Act I. Merchant Soft commissions Hypnospace Headband clinical study to silence beef brain rumors. Act 2. Merchant Soft isn't happy with the findings and buries them, instead commissioning paid tests by independent experts. Act 3. Re3 Koning releases copies of the damning documents, bringing an end to Hypnospace and Merchant Soft. Good riddance. Click to download unreleased Hypnospace clinical study abstract and sleep study sample. Share far and wide. External mirror download. Downloading S0225 PSG Hypnospace 1, S0225 PSG Hypnospace 2, Hypnospace Clinical Abstract. Document retrieved from Adrian at merchantsoft.com email account. Hypnotext transcript. Effects of nighttime use of Hypnospace technology on sleep quality in healthy individuals. Authors: E. J. Marks, Lauren F. Salerno, S. Philip Wells, Kristen M. Marshall, Felix R. Chen, T. W. Jefferson. Background: the recently released product Hypnospace allows participants to browse a virtual world during their nighttime sleep, using a wearable Hypnospace headband. This new technology has quickly grown in popularity, but has also attracted criticism from laymen and scientists alike. Little research has been conducted on this new range of products thus far. This study aims to examine how users' sleep quality is affected when wearing the Hypnospace headband. Methods: in November 1999, we selected 21 healthy individuals with no history of sleep disorders. Their sleep was monitored for 4 sequential nights using polysomnography. Participants were also asked to assess their sleep quality each morning on a scale from 1 to 10. Concentration and focus tests were conducted each afternoon to examine the level of fatigue experienced by. Important message received from MS_Samantha. Subjects. Subjects wore the Hypnospace headband during nights 3 and 4 only. Results: the mean time spent in REM sleep during the nights without the Hypnospace headband was 22.9% plus 5.2%, similar to data found in Literature 1. During the nights when the patients used the Hypnospace headband, time spent in REM sleep increased significantly, p equals 0.005, to 49.7% plus 8.9%, indicating poor sleep quality in those nights. Almost all, n equals 19, patients experienced an increase in REM sleep when using the Hypnospace headband, 16 significantly so. Subjects reported average to good sleep quality during the nights without the Hypnospace headband, 7.2 plus 2.2 on a scale from 1 to 10, but reported worse sleep quality during the nights when they had worn the Hypnospace headband, averaging 4.5 plus 1.9. Almost all subjects, n equals 18, experienced a decrease in concentration and focus on days 3 and 4, after using the Hypnospace headbands at night, 16 of them significantly so. Conclusions: nighttime use of Hypnospace increases REM sleep and decreases both objective and subjective quality of sleep. Daytime fatigue increased after using the Hypnospace headbands in most patients. Long-term prospective studies are necessary to further determine effects of continued Hypnospace use. Until then, we recommend discontinuing or severely limiting use of this product. Conflicts of interest. This study was funded by Merchantsoft Inc. MS_Samantha. Private: you got it? You are beautiful. Just a drop-dead gorgeous hunk of investigating prowess. Did you know that? These reports have horrifying implications. It seems that people in sleep time weren't really sleeping much at all. Surprised more people weren't hurt. Together with those chit-chat logs you found, we have enough to put away Dylan Merchant for a long time. Stay tuned, who knows, you might hear your name on the news up here soon. Winky face, *Samantha. Dylan. Hello, Samantha. HSC \13 Hypnospace archival project team \outlaw final.hsp. Switch to the HAP intranet capture before viewing. Pretty soon, you'll figure out, like I did, that HAP_Chelsea is actually MS_Samantha a former employee of Merchantsoft. Working with Almost Naked Ghost, she is attempting to compile evidence that proves that Merchantsoft is guilty of several crimes, one of which is knowledge of the inherent dangers associated with sleep time computing. Whether she found and submitted these files or not, the truth of this allegation is simple. I am responsible for the Y2K mind crash. Attached you'll find a link to a confession of sorts. Sorry if this letter sounds a bit formal. I've been waiting to write one like it for a while, dreading it, actually. However, I'm not scared anymore. It's been eating at me for over 20 years and I just need peace. I'm not expecting forgiveness from any of you. I finally experienced Hypnospace and the beauty its citizens brought into the world for myself. I am so sorry. To you, Tim, more than almost anyone. Send this to whoever you need or want to. I'll be waiting. At Dylan. Sent from my D phone. Null. Important message received from Hap_Chelsea. Hap_Chelsea. Laugh, wow, great job finding that horror stuff almost naked GH. HS_02_ the cafe /comain.hsp. For any capture. Yeah, those guys were weird. Was this just some kind of dumb competition between rich guys? Disappointing really. I thought it might open up some sort of conspiracy. Chelsea. Downloading DM_no1zpush3r millennium_anthem. Music file added to Toonbox library. Outlaw 1.0. V1.0. Almost Naked Ghost, Samantha, and the rest of the Hypnospace archival project team, I finished my game. Click here to install Outlaw 1.0. Instructions to play Outlaw 1.0. Move along the Hypnospace highway until you spot an outlaw. Then apprehend them by positioning your vehicle behind them and using your lasso, space, long enough to apprehend them. You may fly, shift, for a limited time, but be careful not to land on other vehicles. By Dylan Merchant. Installing Outlaw 1.0. Outlaw 1.0 has finished installing. Outlaw 1.0 by Dylan Merchant. Downloading 5 files. Downloading Jatholan_Millennium Anthem. Music file added to Toonbox library. Jatholan, Millennium Anthem, 2000 New Year's Eve.
I come to visit for the break. I know I don't have it all together. In the parking lot we taste snowflakes. The rainmakers are public controlling the weather. Their shelves deserted and the checkout lines are longer than all the tinsel tying up the trees. You let me down now. You let me down, 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 down. Why together?
Please return to your post.
You let me down now. You let me down, 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 down. On New Year's Eve we dawn on the road. Where candles fill the water as we wait upon the Lord. In the chapel we'll be saving some snow. We spent all of the money we had on billboards. As midnight passes by, I wonder
Hypnospace Outlaw. Hypnospace Outlaw credits. Credits: lead designer, artist, composer, writer, J. Tholen. Programmer, designer, Juice Putter Inner, Mike Lash. Narrative designer, writer, Kev J. Rapper, Xavier Nelson Jr. Additional programming by That Witchies Media. Corey Cochran. Publisher: No More Robots. Mike Rose, Sally Blake, Dan Foster, Pip Hoskins, Zayan Ahmed, Erwin Brock. General Nuisance. Senior Producer, Development Lead, Marketing Lead, Quality Assurance. Quality Assurance. The Chowder Man Music and Likeness. Hot Dad. Clifta Pieces composed and produced by Chris Schlarb. Zerd music by Sword Kings 128. Glamacaster / Glamaplasm music by Shane Soderstrom. Seepage music by Queen Jazz. Real Salve music by Rail Slave. Slushmouth music, Too Cute For You and CONF Uzzed, by Simon Carlos. Kev J / Squishirts raps by Xavier Nelson Jr. Hollow Angel music by El Wervo. The Motivator music by Ray Tofter. Cavernous music by Harrison Lemke. Gut Oral music by Catbeat / Swedish Columbia. FRE3zer, Basidia, Arcelo, Sacred Space, Tamara Frost, etc. Music by J. Tholen. Nativity Costume, 2000 New Year's Eve. Originally written by Half-Handed Cloud. Difficulty Boy / Unicorn Company / Syringe Culture music by RJ at Spellbang. Big Gus music by Iagan Roche. Various original animations contributed by Zanuel, Tinker Tyler, Nick Lives, Sarah Huxley, Zerd Likeness, Josh West, Artie Likeness, Christos Fail Not Read, Adrian Likeness, Rupert Magnot, Dylan Likeness, Kurt Gartner, Dark Twilight Tiff Likeness, Atsak Caitlin, Samantha Likeness, Christine Tholen, Tamara Likeness, Tamara Gamble, Tim Likeness, Peter Swim, Taurus and Mulata logo and comic cover by Terry Vellman. Weird car drawings with faces by Nicolaus Bear. At Carol Listicius. Gooper Kids art, Meow voice samples, and the intro video Hypnospace Headband model. Katharina Tholen. Final stage beta testers. Alexander Roper. Roy Activico Band. Tristan C., Viravax. Saproxy. Darnidal Witos. Sergio Cornaga. ScumDM # 9711/Doran. Arthur Borkenstein Charpentier. Dean Bunin. Justin K3W3L Vankja, Legendary Bug Hunter. Tom K. Alexander Roper. Roy Ack. Incredibly thorough beta tester and all-around cool dude. Miscellaneous sound FX source samples by The Free Sound Project. Chip Fork. Franzen. Danuk01. Jetto. Inspector J. Eric Mathias. Sound Mary. Mike the Tunkwo Lashin. Arlen Celtic / Warlock animations by Nick Preston. Original pixel fonts by Some PX. Horrifying pre-rendered yellow smileys by Gordon Little. Thomas Hopper. Steve Guy. Neil Chichariga. Parrot Picture. Bredam Christo M and Lizzie the Parrot. Katie's Cuddly Cat Corner Cat Model. Emmy. All sorts of source clip art and Photoshop material. OpenClipart.org. publicdomainimages.com. Clips in intro cinematic from Netcafe/Computer Chronicles. And licensed via Stuart Chiefet Productions. Assorted amazing gifts used with permission of Sevenoaks. www.sevenoaksart.co.uk was unfortunately excluded from the Wayback Machine, but his amazing work lives on through Hypnospace. Construct 2 plugin mastermind. Osama Skyman Jouer and I. Tamara Frost voice. Giselle Foster. Future Recycler graphics and music by John Ringhofer. Asher Music and Likeness. Asher Graig Morrison. Renderman 33 page and art by Leon Ruddad. Love Squid Pet design and art by Joie Devive. Music in Icicle Kid songs by Jim Storm Dancer. The Super Tasters are Jim Storm Dancer and Ben McGraw. Counselor Ronnie voice. Austin Brewer. Queen of Sanderverse poetry by Sierra Baku Miller. Red Strike songs by Red Strike. Hypnospacey remixes by Jay Tholen. Mushy design and pet sprite. Acacia M. Lawson. Double Witness written by Greg Buchanan. The Double Witness cast. Main FBI guy. Other FBI guy. Sheriff. Mayor. Teenager. Giant thumb. Pike. A tree. Cameron Litland. Alex Valero Danda. The White Gypsy. Katharina Tholen. Jenny Gonzalez. Jordan Carroll. Paul Byron. Johannes Knopp. Sorceress source art on Gus's sad December 31st page. Shea Ariel Teardrop. Spooky chain sound effect. Mike Koenig. Drums in Millennium Anthem, 2000 New Year's Eve, by Nicholas Bonere. Rotor Game by Connor McCann. Barnaby's Chair / Barnaby Music by with additional vocals on You're Not That Cool and Corduroy by Dan Warren. Matt Forrest. Icicle Kid vocals by Dakota Reader. Plug 3D model on Connie's Connections by Weird_W. W.E. Briggs is Stephen George Briggs. B.1915 D.1979. Photos taken at Monte Cassino in 1944. While serving with the Royal Artillery. Next page dash. Kickstarter backers 1 of 2. Aleksandar Belovsky. Anthony Orentia. Brian Dysart. Bryce Booker. Carlos Dons. Christopher Wolf. Dorman Elias. Eric J. Chuchi. Eric Evan Shalit. Hollow and Wolf. Ian Chamberlain. Jeffrey Greenback. Joshua J. Sloan. Joshua Van Kolenberg. June. Kenan Ward. Liz Ryerson. Love Yourself, Love Others. Luca Hollander. Mark Reel. Materia Collective. Ansane. Perp Lamps. Pitiful Servant. Prince Jones. Simon Montes. Sivert N. Jortland. Smurfy McGee. Sprite Clad. Zawadi Bergsvilla. Zian Oko. Fearless Garrett Varon. A Wild Mini Donkey. Aaron Brown. Aaron Pullins. Abdel Hakim Mafai. Adam Tidgear Milecki. Adam Barcy. Adam C. Hartling. Adam Johns. Adam Mulqueen Ducker. Adam Nogarahadar. Afel. Afro Gunsu. AJ917. Acrylith 2160. Alan Girding. Alex Stamos. Alexander Peter Hans. Alastair Brooks. Alan Gonzalez. Alada Fagina. Alicia Atkinson. Amanda Brown. Amelie Lamont. AML. Anders O.H. Maberg. Andrew DeRosier. Anna Trui. Antero Total. Anthony Hevermaet. Bakusa. Barbara Garrow. B.B. Tombo, Beck Mackenzie, Beery, Ben Shore, Bender Millhouse, Benjamin Rohr, Bianchi, Big Booger Hole, Bigafunk, Bill Badman Templeman, Bitey Ferret, Blaine Pyrobila, Bowmore, Brad Selsky, Brandon Strong, Brian Foster, Brian Harold, Brian Pittman Lojudici, President Gamers Association of Louisiana, Brian Weisberg, Brian Bortz, Brian McKay, Brian Porth, C. Thomas Pinnock, Callum Gunn, Cap Blackard, Carl Dunca, Carl Hobbs, Catherine Briniger, Chico Nuclear, Chris Doyle at hi-fi_lowbrow, Chris Hoops, Chris Slide, Christian Montoya, Christopher Wolf, Sierra Aminzer, Siren Conlive, Claire Jones, CMDR Chubby Hen Partit, Cody, Curtis Myers, Cyborg Hobbit, Cyrus Olivier, D0N.XYZ, D6, Don Reed, Dagmar Luckalofstotir, Dan Head, Dan McFarlane, Dan Rusko, Dan Vicentainer, Dan Vish, Daniel Super Albano, Darvel Long, PP, Dave Gray, David Bass, David Dahl, David Shaw, David Tan, Death 2 Cubits, Death Topolo, Desophos, Devin Falhaber, Desro, DK, Doc Burford, Dr. Yamatino, Drew Messenger Michaels, Dual Hammers, Dustin H, Dustin Long, Dylan G, Dylan Holmes, Eat Frog, Ed Wilson, El Torso, Elias Silver, Empty Fortress, Enric Elvira Rira, Enzo, Eugenio Rubicon, Fizz, Fincusisto, Finro, Firebelly, Fisher, FLEB, Flo, Frank White 4, Fringali, Future and When, Gamblo 0R, Gaming.mo, Geeklat, George Buckingham, Giorgio Pomatini, Jovan H, Glenn, Golcam, Gordon McLeod, Gozan, Graham M, Greg Lobanov, Gilherm S. Toes, Ham McIntyre, Hannah Nicklin, Harry Rivet, Heather Smith, Helicady, Holly McDonald, Huggy Supreme, Hyper Crispy, Ian Crack, Ian Odia, Iod, Ivan Yulianov, J. Kyle Pittman, Jack Gasson, Jacob Botch, Jacob Nass, Jacob True, Jamie Thorin, Jake Hollins, Jake Inman, Jake Minardi. Next page dash. Credits 2C. Hypnospace Explorer. Credits 2B. Kickstarter backers 2 of 2. Jake Ormrod, Jake Waltier, Jacob KYNCL, James Brady, James Lee, James Schroeder, Jared Dubé-Gerardo, Jarenth, Jason Kaplan, Jason Morales, Jacksoon McCarthy Huggan, JB, John Baptiste de Clerfay, Jeff Nuz, Jeff W, Jeffrey Meyer, Jenny Polidna, Jeremy Clark, Jesper Gojal Krogs Giard, Chfa Jansen, Jijin, Jim Storm Dancer, J. Logan Olson at gmail.com, Joel Bergman, Joe Meg, John Bacon, John Gryager Bell, John Tyler Wilson, John Turb, Jordan Rose, Jorn Huxhorn, Josh Bender, Josh Geo, Joshua Williams, Julian Emmett VU, Justin D. Mack, Kane, Commarin. Karsten Mikkelstad Christensen. Kelly Marine. Kelso. Kevin Kyvan Mayo. Kevin Roverod. Kevin Vanderlei. Khalil Sheehan Miles. Kim Nguyen. Clockwork. Clowny. Krinku. Cryptosporidium. Kurt Underhay. Kydel Postles, The Fast Hero. Kyle Brojke. Kyle Seeley. Larry Fine. Lars Westergren. Leave blank if none. Lejolis Choses. Leslie L. Levi. Lexi Akimi. Lila. Lily *V. Literally James Brown @gmail.com. Literary Lottie @gmail.com. Laura McGee. Luis Vallejo. M. Joshua. Mady Stem. Maujin. Maranthrax. Marcel Oyo Elabanzani. Marco Dingjan. Margaret Blackburn. Marina Muller. Marius. Mark Cope. Martin Ottowitz. Martin Woodard. Matt McCoy. Matt O. Matthew D. Ligori. Matthew Drew Callis. Matthew Sibald. Matthew Wistons. Madorid. Mehran Bratton. Melissa Jr. Michael Cardenas. Michael Claimrus. Miguel Sternberg. Mike and Jess Dorler. Mike Stedman. Misku. Misty Demio. Modus Hopper. Mon Jadden. Monica Nettie. Moonburn Studio. Morgan Osborne. Mr. Whiskers. Mont de Femmes. NJD Somerville. Nadav. Nadia Ateron Cerezo. Nate Mooney. Nathan A. Collins. Nick Davies. Nick Pancakes. Nico. Nico Martinez Saraf. Ninju. Nova Silence. Anti-Rabbit. Oddmast. Oddvar Lovas. Ogas Kenny Verdi. Oizen Kunk. Ol Siliox. Oliver Rennie. Patrick Sandoval. Paul Borawaki Jr. Paul Chambers. Pakolik. Pentero. Pete Asic. Peter Lomax. Petit Pot. Phenomime. PNG Enterprises. Problem Machine. Pyrofu. QMSQ Loop Cube. Quaz and Wally. Quinn Edwards. Reload Last Save. Rizolka. Richard Gillen. Richard M. Jones. Rivka Winter. Robbie Colvin. Robert K. C. Spalding. Robert Ori Orden. Roman Panisco. Roofs.ext2.gz. Ryan Afro Ryan Fisher. Ryan Brenner. Ryan C. Gordon. Ryan Goodall. Ryan Littlefield. Ryan Miller. Sam Morrison. Sam Nordlinger. Santu Alta. Sarinia Kavanuntikal. Shofkin. Scott Van Vossen. Scott Webster. Sean Harvey. C. Punk Android. Sebastian Werner. Secret Stage. Serena Intendant S. Nelson. Seth Barrier. Sean H. Essen. Sean Riley. Simon Oak. Simon Pettit. Sky Nathaniel Skiffer. Sloppy. Slow Cars Everywhere. SLVN. SoJEHP@hotmail.com. Some Guy. Sponge. Stephen M. Steve Cuff. Steve McCallan. Stephen Aldridge. Stephen Ferrante. Stephen R. Stout. Super Niku. Surishu. Swordfire. Tanner Hendrickson. Taylor Schuss. Terry Vellman. Thomas Faust. Thomas Ortzik. Thomas Wergler. Tim Rarkowski. Toby. Tom Brinton. Tom Orden. Tom Shepard. Tombo. Tost. Trash Tabby. Trey Butler. Trey Kukinski. Troels Plymert, the Space Quest historian. Tyler Corsair. UBNO. Uncle Ost. Useful Dave. Vagabond Dog. Veronica Rodriguez Porres. Wes Rigsby. William O'Mealan. Xavier Porres del Val. Cod. Yehuda Sade Weinraub. Zach Colley. Zebi. Zuhur Abdo. Tima Yahima. At Cormorancy. At Elxris. At Kindoff Strange. At Prototype Cube. 5000 Lobsters. Ara. Aaron Schmidt. Aaron Yu. Actual Jellyfish. Adam Conover. Adam Maves. Adin Knight. Adrian Bauer. Adrian L. Igwinick. Eris. Alan Desmet. Alana Mali. Alex Garrido. Alex Abend. Alex Francois. Alex Schaffer. Alex Simpson. Alex Templeman. Alexandra Van Chestine. Alexander Zankashev. Alexander Kent. Alexander Gomez de Almeida. Alan Amato Gauki. Allison Adams. Amanda Schultz. Amber Sky. Andrew Anderson. Andrew Duhan. Andrew Thompson. Andrew Malin. Andy Bayo. Anonymous. Anthony M. artgateway@gmail.com. Arkadic Art Siriwood. Arthur Campbell. Asher Volmer. Astrid Dalmati. Ava Gates. Avalix. Axel Dervideospieler Kothi. Ayam Suzaku. Babu Love Forever. Ben McCurry. Benamaz. Benjamin Kidd. Big Squirrel. Bjorn. Boar. Bonus Wave Pilot. Brendan Everett. Brett Cutler. Brian King. Bryn Tucker. Brody T. Bryce Duzan. Caius Worthen. Carl Muckenhoped. Carlos Liam. Casey Ardrey. Casey P. Benson. Casey Weeks. Cassidy Smith. Sir Barusenwaz. Cha Holland. Charlie McGuire. Charlie McElwain. Charlie Parks. Charlie Vick. chaseba@gmail.com. Chris Day. Chris Early. Chris N. Christian Very Cyber Duulf. Christo. Christopher Cornishi. Christopher Sichai. Connor Callahan. Cool Bill. Cool_boy_mew. Corey Callahan. Corwin Weaselbrins. Curly Rose. Dehomu. Dale Aspinall. Damon Reese. Dan Lewis. Dan Richmond. Daniel Hurton. Daniel West. Dangel Ricci. Dare Looks. David. David MM. David Paliwoda. David Sibley. Derek Sipple. Devdog. Donovan B. Dr. Monkey Love. Dracula Guy. Dusan Luminaire. Dylan Box. Dylan Chapman. E.J. Olmos. Ebian Alvarez Billa. Ed Pollard. Eden. Edwin Falder. Element number 46. Emney. ONH. F. Eric Fahenrich. Eric Lindvall. Eric Fly. Ethan Muller. Ivamo Iba. Evan Scapesberman. Evan Todd. Fail Star. False Logic. Fennies. Phoenix DG. Fenner. Ferret. Fuak. Fidek. Flavio Fulio Braganai. Flip 120. Francisco Gonzalez. Francisco Requina. Frank Marcelli. Game General. Garbage_bear. Gary Plsted. G Up. Ghost Ninja 97. Giacomo Scotti. Gaiaco. Glebs. Glenn Brixey. GT Stone. Gumba Masta. Gunther. Hannah Gamiel. Harley Cooper. Hart D. Hassan 2. Haunted Testy. Hawkor Handsaw. Heckmouse. Henry Hoffman. Hodge. hypno-tickvalerie@gmail.com. Ian B. Ian Thompson. Itamar Itzman. It's Tina. Ivan Taquito Raimondes. Jack Perkins. Jacob. Jake Selvideo. Jamie. Jasmine Koinski. Jason Payan. Jacoby. Jill. Jennifer Liu. Jareem L. Jeremy Cool HTML Mangeist. Jeroen T. Strake. Jessica Moore. Jim Drangelprud. Jim McGrath. Jim Bones. Joao Evaldo Bordinian. Joe Richardson. Joel Markshausen. John Doherty. Johnny Maloney. John Christian Christensen. John Trainer. Jonas Enevoldsen. Jonathan Flintom. Jordan Lawson. Jordan McDonald. Jordan Thiel. Jordan Thomas Brooks. Joseph R. Sidiacono. Jules. Justin Ferret Ramos. Justin Maxwell. K. Thor Jensen. K. Withrow. Keith Minahan. Kevkov. King KY. Kiwikomarai, Pedro. Corina Abbott. Christian G. Christopher London. Kuchtal. Lamalagad. Lan Road. Lance Wolfgang Singbeal. Lauren Wallace. Lee Blank. Lee Blank. Lee Blank. Lectronus. Leo Fireman. Louis Powell. Lilith LaRose. Lindsay Leena Smith. Livendal. Louis Gorenfeld. Lucidscape. Lucy Morris. Luke Miller. Luke Toop. Magician of Red Dreams. Michael Ortega. Makuga. Mallard P. Duck. Margaret Tyre. Mark Barr. Marco K. Seppanen. Martin Crownover. Matt Naylor. Matthew Blackwell. Matthew Patamore. Matthias V. Samurai Z. Maddie Bell, Stode. Max Eddy. Maximilian Tompkins. Maze Maker. Meg Ziegler. Melody Burst. M. H. McFerrin. Michael Out There Novak. Michael Poetic Hentai Soon. Michael Flores. Michael McClenny. Michael Hendricks. Mika Hearn. Mike. Mike Dumas. Mike Lecken. Mike Smith. Mike Varzinayak. Milkboy. Nemos. Miles McCoy. Natalie Weisenbaum. Nathan. Nathan Gregory Sanzone McDowell. Nathan Nuclear. Nevin Morgan. Nick Cunningham. Nick Carroll. Nikita Dudnik. Nikki H. Nina. Noah. Noah Saber Friedman. Noah Sasso. Nojo. Nora. Norak. Abigraphic Tridon. Olivia C. Dunlap. Ollie Hoff. Oris. Or Stranger. Owen Good. Pandora Muggle Manga Muff into Rutututututu Custard Pie Fuzzy Felt Furbal Smudge Face Snorasaurus Snuggy Pandra Jobby Cat Schmauschmau Snail Sniffer Stego Head. Pat D. Patrick Kirkner. Pal Dami Arira. Paul May. Paul D. Salarda @gmail.com. Peyton. Peter V. Fred. Pyakok. Pickiomania. Pixel Footpad. Professor Daytime. Qbit Games. QQ Noodle. Raisley Ann. Raymond. Red. Reed Kilgore. Remedial Drift. Resmussen. Ryan Rail. Richard Dare. Richard James Gibson. Richard Knight. Rickard Olson. Rip Porkins. Robert Crickorian. Ross McKinnon. Rotated 8. Ruffy. Ruzim. Ryan Evans. Ryan Gilio. Ryan Kelly. Ryan Murphy. Ryan Wiemeyer. RZB. S. Tordov. Sabrina K. Sock. Salokin. Sam Brown. Sam Solomon. Santomra. Sarah Marchant. Sasha the Weasel Queen. Screegirl. Sean Beatty. Sean S. LeBlanc. Sebmal. Celia. Seth Cadith. Sean Awesome Powley. Shara Star. Shutter Tricks. Simon. Slime Eva. Sox Magox. Saria Buddy Our Cats. Space Cow. Sparkle Tone. Spencer Dub. Spencer I. Splay. SR. Stephanie Chan. Stephen Kilpatrick. Stephen Papa. Steve P. Steve CC. Stephen E. Stephen K. Stephen Thompson. Stush. Styles Munson. T.A. Holden. Tablsaw Zen. Take Diaka. Tail Crafter. Taylor Martin. Tegan Vallow. Thea Stevens. The Last Mage. Theodinspire. The Teebles. Thursday Rain. Tiago Morelli. Tig Zaharia. Ty Tuesday. Tim Cook. Tim Emmond Jr. Tim Gollin. T.J. Spears. Tofu Tay Survivor. Tom Coxon. Tom Fasold. Tom Hall. Torbjorn Gronovic Dolly. Trevor Adams. Trevor Flower. Trisk. Tully Mijatovic. Tuzgay. Tyler Deffenbaugh. Tyler Knott. Typewoods. Tyson Ritter. Unlucky 7. Username _pending. Vama 89. Very. Victoria Miller. Viggs. Vincent Chang. Voltic Surge. Wild Rose Builds. Wolf Tree. Zikmia. Y.H. Lee. Yada. Zach. Zach Wellhouse. Zalno. Achania Nickel. A.D. Smith. Abigail Tyson. Adam Drobotage. Adam Meyer. Adam Norton. Alan H. Albrod. Alex Laura Wood. Andrew Russell. Anthony msoave@gmail.com. Errol Bernhard. Artemis Rathmore. Beards. Blank. Braden Reamer. Brendan Gibbons. Cam Lewis. Cameron Woodard. Cannot be left blank. Carmen Maria Marin. Chris Birch. Chris Remo. Christian Battard. Sir. Conal Thompson. Dari Dreamer. Dave Lloyd. David Johnson, Mixed Up Zombies. David Morrison. Evinflus Kane Ilsbakken. Elliot Job. Eric Burke. Eric Stewart. Aaron Olivia. Firetruck. Gordon Emerson. Gradius Thegide. Hello Allison. Henry Poulin. Hogsy. Ian Danskin. Ian Martin. Ian Morris. Ian Adams. Itatica. J. Ryan Stinnett. Jarek Abel Smith. Jacob Janerka. James Bassford. James H. Jamie Osman. Jan M. Mayer. Janelle Marie. Yuan Blomberg. Jonathan Burrows. Kaininomia. Catherine Belt. Kenny Backus. Ki-Hoon Chan. Kirk Lindsay. Knight of Words. Konstantinos Dimopoulos. Laura Bish. Liam Dean Jones. Linda. Lorenzo G. Lutz Ole. Mandy Dandy. Mark Helwig. Marcus Pointner. Mary Safro. Maddie Ernst. Matthew Petrak. Matthew Prue. Michaela #Abigamer #Montaigne. Milan Badija. Minus from Mapcore. N2 Drew. Nash Lavender. Nub. O_O. Oliver Asma. Amwa. Pizza Divine. R.N. Dominic, Reese Powell, Richard Ryex Strand, Rockford the Rowe, Russell Black, Ryan Laughlin, Ryan Trawick, Siren, Sam Perwar, Shannon Volker, S.I. Some Jazzy Rad, Steve Zakulik, Stuart Fulcher, Sword of Kings 128, Teddy V and Alfie Fett, Theory Georgiou, Thomas Vanderpoel, Tori Schmidt-Gall, Unbot Dans La Ram, Victor Montes, Zombii, Zolruth, Adam Spakowski, Adam Thomas, Admiral_Cola, Ana, Alcorn, Alexander F0 Crespo, Andrew G. Crowell, Andrew Hatchell, Andy Miller, Anton Ridgway, Arthur Bruin, Aurelia C. Bani Ibrahim, Bea Matidiri, Bo Rizak, Ben Collins, Ben Landis, Brandon N. Sierra, Brendan Kassler, Brian Shields, Brody Brooks, Bronwyn N., Caitlin Goss, Cameron Ross, Captain Omelette, Carlo Van Stiphout, Cell 37, Sina Ringwald, Chad Gupney, Chal, Jorp Sawi, Chris Christodoulou, Chris Roy, Chris Wong, Christine Love, Christopher Dyken, Christopher Nice, Clayton Gray, Clayton L. Coddle, Cody A. Moore, Cole Stonefield, Colin Glover, Cowboy, Crystal Ballz, Dan Sanderson, Daniel H., Daniel Rogers, Dante Cosentino, Dave Lee SDR@AOL.com, David E. Olvera, David Massey, Delta, Dex the Dragon, Diana Regalbuto, Diane Heaton, Dibanjiti, Doc Sigma, Dread Arrow, Duncan Moore, Dylan Sinat, Ed Petro, Elf, Elsie Hupp, Emil S., Eric V. Bailey, Eric Dumig, Ethan Red, Evan Ritchie, Fallon Brady, Fiac Smith, Fiona Burgess, Phontic Lee, Frederick Med CK, Fuzzblob, Gabe Campbell, Gareth Damian Martin, Gavan Woolery, Gavin Anderegg, George Voinkel, Glenn Davies, Graham Dawes, Hexoculary Nude, Ivan Adame, Jack Ryan Davis, James Bartholomew, James Clark, James Harity, James Morgan, Jamie Chavez, Jankham Rams, Jeranu, Jeremy Spindly Q Penner, Jessica Stokes, Jothal Hu, Jim Adermad, Joe Kraling, Joachim Davies, Joachim Corner Gustafsson, Joachim Nujade, Joao Carlos Bastos, John K. Jayan, John III, Jonathan D. Alton, Jonathan Price, Juiced Peters, Josep Lopez, Josh Brown, at the Speakman, Josh Scher, Jovian, JPEG, Jayerbach, Judges 119, Jzig, Kaji Yamake AKKO, Carl Northfell, Karsing Fung, Kaz Ran, Catherine Matthews, Kelly Abernathy, kurtgartner@gmail.com, Kevin V, Killian McMahon, Chris Lockey, kslackey@gmail.com, Kyle Coffey, Kyle Overby, Kyle Rezek, Kyle Strobeck, Laura Mitchett, Lee Petty, Logan Carlton Smith Marston, Luca Hibbert Curto, Lugubrious Audio, Lucas Daniel Klausner, Luke Bonac Horsey, Lunarexy, Many Orcus, Marbanks, Marcos Avila Isidoro, Marius Winter, Mark Goninen, Mark Nickerson, Matt R., Matt Roberts, Math Wilus, Max Barron, Max Ossie, Melissa Vallon, Mike, Michael Broff, Michael D., Michael K. Lee, Michael Skahursky, Mike Ross Messler, Michael Schubert, Missy LaFragile, Monty K., Moose, Morton N.A., Nat Quick, Nathan Fulton, Nito King, Takumi, Nobody Important 5, Okina, Oliver Mackey, Olivia Waters, Ori, Ost Farfar, Pat McKenna, Patrick Gann, Paul Kerber, Perklitja Art, Fortune, Foe, PJM, Rachel Scott, Randy Law, Ray Shaw, Ray Again Kelly, Renat N. Neori, Rex Crowell, Richie Gogurdy, Richard Porzak, Rob Middleton, Robert Peacock, Robert Prain, Russell Adamer, Ryan Senni, Sam Waldy, Samuel Davis, Scott Stokes, Sebastian Alad Rain Leonard, Sebastian Delahaye, Shaded Spriter, Scotty, Sparkly McBagel, Steve Wagner, Stephen Dengler of dracoggan.com, Stephen Nguyen, Tal Waterhouse, Ted Sterke, Tensai Raccoon, Terry Kavanagh, The Lovely Penguin, The Talsonator, Thibaut Renaus, Thompson, Tim Sutton, Tom Sakima, Troy Miller Perry, Tyler Bove, Ufilam, Vinkja, Vicky and Michael Toomey Lee, Victor Yu, Will Springer, William McKinley, Yoav Landa, Uadari, Z. Bill, Zebl West, Zikmo, Zirio, Aaron Grandy, Alex Bochesney, Alex Phillips, Alex Weiss, Andrew Webster, Ari Sachikawa, Benoit Nadeau, Bitsushi, Brian A., Christoph Baumgartner, Chucky J., Dalen Stewart, Dan Weege, Dancing Shade, Derek Huffman, Devin Uzzle, Ebertolino, Ed A., Grash Uriza, Jameson Barsati, Joel Buttier, John Kivinen, Johnny Carlson, Jordan Garland, Joshua Lensfer Brody, K1RPN, Kevin Simmons, Kit Spindler, Lane Veres, Levi Drisdale, Lotus Grammari, Luigitis, Madeline F.W., Michael Crash Adams, Nick Nitro Slick Boyzo, Pazuzu, Ravens Dive, Sam Reed, Scott Jacobson, STOG, Theo Marks, Warren Lewis, Wave Twista, Will O'Neill, Imv, Zurikov, at Mark Brzezinski, Alan Michael Brower, Andrew Ferguson, Domine T.I., Arnie Holder, Baby Jeans, Bonus Lord, Brandon, Brian, Christo Giles, Darren Ward, David Sharp, Deceased Crab, Izzy Neuhaus, Jake Rodkin, Jenna, John Burnham, Massey, Max Rubenstein, Michael DeMarty, Michael Leonardo, Mikhail Lamb, Nick Lalone, Philip Johnson, Project MQ, A New Hope for Indie Games, Robert Megon, Steve Kovo, Timothy O'Connell, Tlern, Typhoon Jim, William Lundstedt, 3 Liza, Adam Mattis, Andy Ritano, Calder, Carrie Witt, David Capello, Gold Buick, Mark Adams, Mar Plush, Peter Bright, Roberto Villegas, Ross Williams, Sam Humlicker, Sean Farrell. Troy Andrews at Troy's Know Us. Tyler Beals. Tyler Stoker. Zach Soup. Alan Lessel, the sexiest man alive. Charlie B. Chip Chijum. Frank Cifaldi. Giuseppe Pontalio. Gwen B. Ignace Forster. Iwakara Lane. Jared Michael. Jof Nord Sislo. Kurt J. Clem. Lee Benningfield. Mark McDonald. Matt Lees. Pat Ash. Randy Greenback. Sam Bushman. Samuel Frederick. Skyla King. Sonador. Zach Johnson. Affinity Archives. Bailey J. Miller. Ben Walker. Bob Catfish. Dean Noaxy Noakes. XT. FLYNQ. Ian Fox. Johnny Sholas. Jordy DePaco. Josh Letts. Lighter Blackburn. Mark Menzia. Nathan Delaney. Nicolo Contessa. Phil Bias. Riv Connor. Robert Mock. Scott Bishop. Sean Smick. Tom Grundy. Alexander Zelonsky. Bave Tims Ehrman. Greg Dixon. Kel. 10-4. Doug Baxter. Tom DeLongchamp. Braden Armstrong. Jerome Braun at Floppy Brown. Paul Law. Joseph Gribben. Harrison Lemke. Siri. Frederick Shaborg. Tanara Kuranov. James Morgan. Devolver Digital. Brandon Dillon. Almer Listo. Return dash. Rules. Keep all new content here. Redirecting to home page. Citizen 05563332. Mavis, I'm sorry. Dark Twilight of Tiffany, I took your future away from you. Your little worlds delighted others, mine destroyed them. I'm sorry. Ringleader Roddy. Roddy, you might not buy this, but I considered you my best friend at the end there. My work consumed me and became me. People who weren't helping me build my masterpiece were invisible. Through all of it, you were always willing to come back and put up with my garbage, and God, I wish you hadn't. I'm sorry. Rodson Thai government page. Rodney, your family came after us hard after the crash. They disgusted me. They smelled like body odor. Their clothes were stained, stretched out, and dirty. They wore flip-flops. They came all the way to San Francisco to our offices and we sent them away. I want you to know that if they're still around, I am going to make it right. I'm sorry.